So welcome to the penultimate session of 2020 in terms of Beyond Meditation. It's that time where our focus is on living moment by moment. And that's my invitation to all of you, so just really make now as the moment. Because the biggest gift you can give yourself is the gift of connecting to your own flow, understanding what it feels like when you are in your flow. I thought about, my mind said I should share something about what 2021 is about. And my guidance, intuitive guidance, was that no, this time today should be focused on, again, taking people into another level of depth where they can experience their flow. So I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to really dedicate this session on a journey that connects you deeply into your flow. And I will do a dedicated session of what 2021 is actually about. It's very different than 2020. Very different than 2020. And I've had several people who heard me talk about 2020 in December 2019 and early 2020, really wanting to have a session which is about what 2021 energies are about. So I'm just figuring out when is the best time to do it. My guidance is it should be the 2nd of January rather than before that. We really dedicate today and Thursday on flow. Each one of you at a nuanced level, really getting what does it feel like when your pulse is in perfect order. You've got that perfect rhythm. Like what your rhythm is when you are in your flow. So it's even beyond the yummy yucky state, because some of the yumminess that we connect with is based on what we might have accepted conditionally in the past. So I want to take you even beyond that, where you are able to step into literally just being. It's like there is, you're not even in the yummy yucky space. You're just in the space of isness within you. So the isness experience is where I'm going to take you, because that is your flow. And when you are in that space, you make a move. You make a move from trying to allowing, and then you will be able to flow in the flowing currents of 2021. What I will say, which I shared with the Journey into Miracles alumni this morning, what I will say is that 2020, the current of 2020 is all about flowing. So it's flowing, which means it is only about swimming downstream. The flowing current is so strong that even if you attempt to swim upstream, you will actually come out of your flow because you'll be working hard. And the current will keep bashing or lashing against you, causing damage, which will actually further deplete your life force. So the good news is that throughout 2021, you have an opportunity to get to whatever it is that you intention, like swimming downstream. It calls for allowing, So my mantra for 2021 is shift from trying to allowing. No trying allowed even, because trying is so trying. At this time in 2021, it's actually damaging. If you feel that there is something that you're not quite in tune with, you will try, stop. No need to try anything. You either take the time and go back, regroup within yourself, and then go and get on with it, or make a choice of not doing it. It's interesting. It feels like such a soft flowing in flow, but it's actually very black and white. Not many grays in 2021. Zero tolerance. My invitation to you is to really step up into zero tolerance in terms of your experience of you being in your own flow. In 2020, we were told it was a baggage-free flight, and we were told very clearly, no baggage allowed. Zero. It isn't a light baggage or hand luggage or a little handbag only. No. It was a baggage-free flight. And we had ample opportunities to rise to that before, all the elements just started unleashing themselves. And what the crown phenomenon has enabled is it has actively supported us to shed the baggage. And then the advent of, the 10 commandments, where unknown is the known, uncertainty certain, take nothing for granted is a modus operandi. All of those things have laid the foundation for us to stand comfortably, knowing, recognizing, experiencing ourselves in our flow. That's all we have to do. Don't worry about the outside. You remain in flow and allow for the current to have you flow. I talked about in 2020 that there were certain vantage points. There were certain dates I talked about in 2020. 15th of December was the last vantage point date. 2021 is different. It isn't about a vantage point, right? Because it's all about swimming downstream. What you do have are slipstream. There will be certain periods, not a date, but certain periods where a slipstream phenomenon will occur. And slipstream, it is quite an intense current. You don't necessarily know exactly where it will take you, but if you just allow yourself to be in the slipstream, you get to somewhere quite magical. So very important to take the time. This year, my invitation is your New Year resolutions, have them be what your intention is. Have it be what you stand for, as opposed to going to the gym every day and stuff like that. Just declare an intention to yourself, and then that becomes a context in which you will measure your inflow barometer. And then when you get into a slipstream, you keep moving forward in a slipstream sort of way, where instead of going, if you want to go from here to here, yes, you can go this way, or you can go this way. And slipstream enables that. So there are certain slipstream periods, which I will talk about when I talk about what 2021 is about and how you work with the slipstream. There is so much work that is being done just spiritually and energetically on the planet. Because even now we have 2020 and 2021 coexisting. And that can have an effect on you physically, mentally, emotionally, where there'll be lots of stuff that will surface. And hence the pearls of wisdom that I'm doing are supporting whatever it is that surfaces to actually be able to relieve your orbit with ease. The next pearl of wisdom session is on harvesting the bounty. How cool to harvest the bounty so that our bounty treasure trove is empty and ready to receive in 2021 because we've already harvested this one. So let's begin our session today and get yourself to be comfortable. My invitation to everybody here is, even if you're sitting on the floor and you're really comfortable sitting cross-legged, I would invite you to sit up, put your feet on the floor. There's a very specific connection that I'm going to activate, which will be with you throughout, from now all the way until the 6th of Jan 2022, which is when the 2022 energies come in. So I invite you to sit up on a chair, your feet are on the floor, middle of your feet are connected to the core of the earth. Drop your hands on either side, your palms facing forward, fingers lightly stretched out. Imagine the tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. The base of your spine is also connected to the core of the earth. All the connections to the core of the earth are with this cord, which is an alloy that is made from precious metal gold, silver, copper, and bronze. And just in making that connection, your system is already geared for a clearing to start occurring. Today, I very specifically want you to go to the top of your crown. And I'm not asking you to go in concentric circles because that is happening automatically. I want you to go to the top of the crown, and from the back of the crown, I want you to work your way down in a straight line, going through the center of your spine, section by section by section. And just as you're doing it, you're scanning. And in that scanning, you are releasing, you are also invoking your inner light that may be lying dormant. So you may feel like you need to stretch your shoulders, turn your neck a little, that's fine. You may feel like you need to stretch your fingers, that's fine. You're actually releasing a lot of very, very deep, clogged memories. Just keep working your way through the center of your spine, section by section. Each section is a vertebra, followed by the disc, followed by the vertebra, followed by the disc. All you have to do is to focus your attention on it, move to the next section. Just in you focusing your attention, a release takes place. Section by section. And when you come to the tip of your tailbone, just stay there for a few minutes. You'll feel like a wave of energy just traveling through all of your back. You know, your arms will feel that wave coming out as well. And then it'll get released into the core of the earth. And the moment it's released, there's a surge of very soft, gentle tingling that some of you may feel. If you don't feel it, it's okay. It's fine. If you feel like moving your jaw a little, you'll experience some crackling in your ears. It's all natural and normal. Now that you've been with your tailbone for a little while, I want you to go to the center of just underneath your buttocks and the back of your thighs. And you're going to go into the middle of your leg, and you're just going to focus your attention and work your way down, section by section. Just focusing your attention there. There is so much work that is happening on the planet energetically, so much work, that it can feel overwhelming not realizing what's going on. And that can cause some deep internal, metabolic response from the muscles. So by going through this way, you're literally releasing that. I want you to remain connected to your center of gravity. You're in the center of your leg, you're down, going down. You've come to the back of your thigh. You're going to pause there for a few moments. Allow your focus to just move in the ball and socket joint of your knee, the fluid that is there. Even if you feel that the fluid is drying up, you just focus on the fluid. The energy of the fluid is there. Because when you focus on it, things return, they recalibrate. And you can get your health back. If you feel any pain, any discomfort, just go to the center of your calf and your shin, right in the middle of your leg, and you start going inch by inch by inch. Focus your attention, releasing any new discomfort or pain. It's being taken out. Now towards your ankle. Just keeping your attention in your ankle. You just have to focus your attention there, that whatever cleaning out that needs to occur is taking place. And yes, it is going to the cords that are connected from the middle of your feet into the core of the earth. You're now going to go to the base of your heel. It's a very important area. So you're just going to go section by section on both of the base of your heels. Frustration caused by feeling bullied, feeling controlled, feeling that sensation of like desperately wanting to relinquish this control. It's also frustration that comes from seeing yourself unable to relinquish certain habits that inadvertently exercise control on others. We're going to release those habits, those practices by releasing the overwhelm vibration that results from us practicing those habits or allowing ourselves to be in the presence of such habits of others. So that overwhelm is what you're actually allowing to be released from the base of your feet. But it's particularly below the heel, it's the back part of the feet that it is getting released from. If you feel any tenseness in your nerves or a light cramping, you just stretch your feet and you can move your toes, pull them towards you, and then push them out away from you. Pull them towards you, push them out away from you. Twitch your toes a little. You'll be fine. Return back to having your feet firmly on the ground. You're now just tracing the outline of your feet just by noticing your right foot. You're tracing the outline of that foot just on the outside. You've now activated the release buds that lie in the rim of your feet. Very beautiful release buds that have their own valve mechanism that keep you in balance, keep you harmonized. And I've connected you there because I'm going to invoke a connection of those release buds to your experience of flow. You're now going to do that on your left foot. Trace the rim of your left foot and make that connection to activate the release buds. We've now connected to your release buds. We have invoked them. And when you get to the completion of the Beyond meditation, you will automatically be plugged into your flow, and the release buds will be tuned to releasing anything that takes you away from flow. And right now, they will be attuned to whatever it is that your cells have realized. That will get fine tuned and become deeper and more expansive as we move forward. So, as we do the next session, you will develop a deeper understanding of your flow. You're in a beautiful space, and your own light, inner light, that we have invoked over several sessions in the past, it's literally spreading out of you like you are the sun, like the rays of the sun. And in spreading out from within you, it creates a sphere of glowing gold illumination. And you are in the center of that. By being in the center of your own glow, you're starting to receive the healing powers of your own glow inside of you. Allow yourself to receive. You're receiving this glowing glow. You will notice what color it is. It'll be different for different people. Many of you here are seeing it as gold and yellow and orange, peach. Allow yourself to receive all of it within you. And as you receive your own glow within you, you notice there was a rim that was surrounding you, and it's a rim of a pearlesque white light. And that pearlesque white light is a light of your guides and your guardian angels. They are revealing themselves to you today in the form of this pearlesque white light, so that you know that they are holding your hands. Some have their arm around your shoulder. Some are just holding you very gently from the back when you require it, so that you can complete the journey of 2020, cross the threshold into a whole new era of 2021. Okay, you are all completely clear. I see it, I feel it, I get it. We are all now standing in a circle, connected. And we are expanding beyond our home, beyond our room, beyond our home, beyond our buildings, our apartments, our villas, our homes, beyond our town, beyond our country, beyond our continent, expanding, 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 even beyond our planet Earth. And we've created a healing circle and a blessing circle that surrounds our planet Earth. In this space, I'm invoking a remembrance, which is which is a remembrance that is being invoked by that diamond, that crystal light that lies in the center of the core of the earth. And it's invoking a remembrance of all the blessings, even before you chose to return to this planet or chose to birth yourself on this planet. You came here having counted all of your blessings up to that point in time. You were in a state of grace and gratitude when you chose to become a fetus, to birth into this world. We are actually returning to that remembrance. And like champagne bubbles, those remembrance bubbles have entered you from the release buds that we created. And like champagne bubbles, that remembrance is just rising up and traveling through your body, entering the cells that it is meant to resurrect. And it is this remembrance which is a precursor to you landing fully in your flow. So today we are actually going to infuse the human vibe into this remembrance so it amplifies. And today's human vibe attunement chant is a declaration from your soul presence to your human form. And in doing so, the human form is rising. Many of you will feel a very deep trance. Some of you may experience a little bit of overwhelm afterwards. Just do the 946 breath. The overwhelm will go away. In doing the human vibe attunement, we are restoring your own center of gravity Otherwise, your feet won't even be on the ground. As this remembrance starts to return, so breathe in to the count of 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just take a deep breath in, filling your heart with love, kindness, and compassion, and breathe out gratitude and peace. It's a very subtle work we are doing, and it's a very definite one. Like literally, in the hidden realms of each of your cells, we have invoked the remembrance of your flow. And that's going to start blossoming over the next few hours until we get to our Thursday Beyond meditation. Allow for that blossoming to take place. Maintain a journal of your experiences. 2 more 9, 4, 6 breaths. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's begin the human vibe attunement. Repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. We are going to anchor the human within humanity, and we will do that by declaring it 11 times after this human vibe attunement chant. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. 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 I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. Take your hands in front of your heart, rub them against each other, put them over your eyes, open your eyes and then take them on top of your head, the back of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders. Do an energy sweep. I declare the human vibe attunement beyond meditation complete, and I would love to anchor your completion words into our circle. Today's beyond meditation was about releasing all that which hinders the flow of our own flow. Yes, indeed. Beautiful. I'm just experiencing what the energy of what you have written. Rupa, thank you for sharing that. Love and gratitude, magnificence, heart and heart, deep, indeed. Grace, grace, grace. Yes, indeed. Joyous harmony, even flowing peace and love. Beautiful gratitude and lots of wonderful emoticons. Flowing love and love. Serenity with flow. Radiant namaste, radiant namaste. Thank you. Releasing to the divine. Beautiful, deep Everything moves so fast. Deep knockout. It was a deep knockout. Gratitude, beautiful. Thank you. Healing grace, namaste. Beautiful, thank you. Received and sharing. Depth of emotional spirit, yes. And loving peace and joy. Beautiful, wow. Filled with light. Love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. See you all on Thursday. Live out each moment. Just live out each moment. It's time to become an observer and observe. So thank you all for joining. See you on Thursday. Thank you.